What is up, peeps? Today we break down what is quickly becoming one of the biggest beefs ever in gaming between two separate Call of Duty professional players, one known as Drazah, the other known as Scrappy or Scrap, and it's become so heated that people love and hate this ever-growing beef, coming off the back of the Toronto CDL Major for the Call of Duty League this past weekend, where OpTic, by the way, they made an insane run. They not only just beat FaZe, but then they beat Toronto in the grand finals to become your major champions, and a lot of people were watching.
Time as OpTic's comms furiously calling out the final few positions of these players. 10 seconds and they are your champions. Now she brought down. It's another last-ditch attempt here from Ultra. Have they finally found their footing here in this finals? We'll find out as Pred battling forward. Ultra survive again.
It's not going to matter. OpTic are going to do this. They're going to get it done. The onslaught is coming. Inside can feel the pressure. He's going to fall one by one. Ultra, your final stand.
Here we go. The last march of Toronto here on Rio. Dashy cuts them down. It's 5 for the win. And on this Sunday, what a Sunday it was. A wave of elation across the Matamei Athletic Center.
But it was during this event where it was in the winners finals where Toronto Ultra was facing off against Atlanta FaZe, and it was Drazah. And whose body did he shoot? If you guys don't know, shooting bodies, that's the bad move of the Call of Duty League out there and some other esports. Well, Drazah decided to shoot Scrap's body as they led the game 5-4.
I was going to collect some information.
Gains info on
Here comes the whoop back. 3 of them all together. Yeah, it's a lot on your screen and base.
Unfortunately, Inside is not able to get out.
Okay, 1v3. FaZe up 5-4. They don't give it.
Oh, that's Scrap.
I love it.
Well, he's not looking towards him though. He's looking towards his team. Look at him. Look at him. Make eye contact.
He said they don't give a.
I mean, just shoot bodies up 5-4 last map.
That is bold, Cotton.
And it just so happens that Toronto Ultra then come back and they beat FaZe in that same game on round 11, which, again, one of the best series I think we've seen all year long. So, of course, naturally, Scrap, as he does occasionally in post-game interviews, he then takes this time to fire back at Drazah and at FaZe, and was probably fined a few times when he had this to say.
If we get a home crowd, Toronto versus OpTic in the final, oh man, can you imagine?
Somebody chase. Do you think I care?
You think I care?
In our grand finals, Scrap, Peak Call of Duty being played here on the main stage. 100%. How you feeling getting that win? I mean, seriously, are we serious? I'm serious. Come on now. We talked about the beef and everything coming into this one. You know, how do you feel having your teammates, the way that they had your back in a Game 5 Round 11 series?
That's too fucking icy right there. That's way too icy. You know, we came out, they're breaking down. I don't know how, bro. Like, I'm getting told they need a person for confidence. Get the fuck out of here with that shit, bro. My whole team got confidence. Every single one of us.
Every single one of us. Now, a little bit, talk to us about the confidence in that Round 11. What was going on through the comms? Because it was intense. What did y'all want to make happen right there?
Yeah, no, we just said big dick them, bro. Run at them, bro. The fucking ass. Like, let's just run at them. And then, you know, they break down 2v3, 5-5. Like, come on, man. That's too much fucking ice.
This is the most fined interview of all time.
They won't find him.
He better not. On the stage, but what do you want the city of Toronto to know as you get ready for the grand finals?
Toronto, it's my city, fam. It's my city, fam.
It's my fucking city.
One more time. Chris, let's break it down. Thank you so much.
This crowd is dope.
And as has become a natural occurrence, the FU Drazah chants then ensued after the series, which I will give him some credit. He puts up with this backlash unlike many other pro players, but we are far from done of talking about this beef. This was just from this weekend. But if you want to know one of the true essences and beginnings of this beef between Drazah and Scrap, you take it back all the way to March 3rd. We are talking about qualifiers for Major 2, and this is when some talk really began on the timeline, and people were like, huh, these guys might not actually like each other. As after beating Toronto, Drazah tweeted, GG's Toronto 1-3-0, effing dog crap, also had to save my boys, my win streak, hashtag easy as F, to which Scrap just responded, LMAO. You'll find that Scrap often has these kind of responses to Drazah, which Drazah then says, see you at Major 2. And this is where Scrap is known to have deleted some tweets, which we'll show you in a second. And afterwards, he said, everyone chill out, go back to normal, see you on the other side. Don't send hate to anyone, let everyone live how they want to live. And to see some of those now deleted tweets, which was probably the right call in this history of their beef, there have not been, well, there actually have been a lot of deleted tweets now that I think about it, but here was Scump and Methods reacting to that initial beef all the way back beginning in March.
Yeah, go ahead, show the tweet. They're going at each other's necks, and then boom, they start taking personal shots. I mean, it's going to be everywhere. People are going to be talking about it. Yeah, so go ahead, Zen, break this down for us, please.
Scrap's girlfriend tweeted this, basically implying that Drazah's girlfriend's entire personality is based around her boyfriend's achievements. Scrap added fuel to that fire, claiming that Drazah's girlfriend DM'd a bunch of pros.
Dude,
so it got very, very personal.
There's a line, you know, there's always that gray area that you don't want to really get into or cross, and it's whenever, again, you bring it.
The line was fucking crossed.
The line was crossed.
The line was
100%.
crossed. It is beyond personal beef now. It is.
You want to keep everything shit talk related. You never want to go at somebody's looks. You never want to go at somebody's family members. Like, there's certain things that you don't want to go after. They did.
This is like WWE level drama. I mean, they really. And not to mention, it's two of the best teams in the world. So now every time you see FaZe and Ultra, there's going to be a little bit extra on it.
And I do want to give a quick shout to Thunderpick, our esports betting sponsor. They will be down below. Please bet responsibly. Only wager what you are willing to lose, guys. They will be down below. We appreciate them here on the channel. And this is the part of the beef right here that separates it from all other rivalries in gaming, because we now have a situation that got so heated during that major number 2, which Atlanta FaZe and Drazah go on to win, I believe over OpTic Texas, because their partners get involved. Yes, the ladies of both of these guys got involved, and there were a lot of deleted tweets and a lot of back and forth, but where a lot of people thought, wow, this got really spicy, and some thought this maybe went a little too far. As this is actually Darian, the partner of Scrap, saying acting real tough on the timeline when there's one Excel spreadsheet of DMs going around this girl has sent to COD pros. And what that is referring to is Keeks, which we'll talk about next, that being Drazah's partner, and the rumor being about her. I don't want to really dive into rumors. Someone else saying, you can't be serious with this tweet, right? I'd expect better from someone considerably older than most of the Call of Duty pros and their girlfriends, but I guess sometimes you can't outgrow pettiness. And then Darian says, I promise you, I don't give a single crap. Darian again on Drazah's partner says, Keeks, I can't respond to you because you didn't say it directly to me, but you trapped a 21-year-old with a kid and no ring. You're the last person to talk. Get a job, you bum. Like, she even threw the championship ring comment in there, which, I mean, after this year, FaZe is looking great. I might not even be, you can only say this for so long, I feel like, when it comes to FaZe. To which Drazah then got involved, saying, wonder how many people you had to F to get that realtor job, so keep my girl and my kid out your mouth, you talking about trapped when you're 29 dating a 20-year-old. As you guys are now seeing, this is why a lot of these tweets were deleted, and we're not even to the craziest part. Because then Keeks fires back with an OHL Puck Bunny confessions, which is some Tumblr page about Puck Bunnies, people who apparently like go after hockey players. I don't know. I'm glad I don't know. This was a crazy post, which apparently lists the name of Darian. So that was Keeks responding to her, Darian calling her out. She's like, oh yeah, well you get around too. Move on, Jake. And another response from Keeks, quote tweeting one of Darian's earlier, saying, baby girl, you have been passed around more than a hockey puck, hence the links there. You were effing the whole OHL while your boyfriend was in middle school. Stop worrying about me. Worry about not being the #1 puck bunny. Aren't you like 32? Then a response saying, for the record, I shouldn't even have to say this, but anonymous Tumblr blog post from 2013 is not a receipt and not even remotely close to true. Everyone have a great day. And I would say the biggest response of this whole beef was Darian then quote tweeting Drazah. She's been pretty good at this. I can't lie. Shut the F up, piano teeth. You have dentures at 21. Who is watching your child while your girlfriend foams at the mouth over Call of Duty pros in the front row? And so after all of that went down, again, these are Call of Duty pros, and their partners are getting involved. Their partners are talking more trash than the guys even are. And at the end of all of this, my favorite part about all of this, I gave props to both throughout this back and forth, but for me, it was Scrap, because at the end of this, half these tweets were deleted. You couldn't see some of them, whatever it was. And he just goes, middle of the night, what's good? You know, because how else are you going to address? Because during this, it was just Drazah and his partner, and then it was Scrap's girlfriend. Scrap didn't really say much at all. And so all he said that night was, what is good? Which I got to give him props, because a lot more could have been said. A lot was said, you know? And just when you thought, oh, that's it. It's over. Like, it's maybe not that bad. Like, it's pretty crazy. It got crazier, all right? To tie this all in a bow after this most previous event, you have all the background where it first started, where it really started growing. We talk about OpTic winning this last major. Things got pretty heated. They had their back and forth on the server, on the stage. Well, last night is where it finally came to, I would call it the climax. I hope it doesn't go any further than this, because the partners and the players are now involved again, as Drazah eventually responded to this tweet from Scrap's lady friend, that being Darian. And she had this to say, tweeting, confronting a 5'2" female in a hotel lobby while I'm alone, acting like you're gonna fight me is hilarious. Drazah, you're an effing biatch. Obviously leaving a lot of room for speculation. I was not there. I haven't seen any responses as of right now really clarifying the situation of who was all there, who was all involved. At face value, it's like, if this dude is somehow 1v1 in the lobby for this beef. I mean, like, where's Scrap at? What are they doing in the hotel lobby? Is it just a stare down? I don't know. To which he decides to tweet back. I mean, these guys could just meet up at an IHOP, get some pancakes, make up, make out, I don't know. And Drazah goes a totally different route, saying, LMAO, this dumb W word lying when she was staring us down trying to start something when she was the one who said something first. Have you and your pussy arse boyfriend come back to the lobby and we will see who the real biatch is. I'm just now understanding that the fact that I don't curse on these YouTube videos probably makes this really tough to read. I just want to say sorry. Sounds like Drazah was challenging Scrap to a fight. That would have been crazy. To which Scrap responds, LMAO, brother, you saw me multiple times backstage, outside the venue. Plenty of things to say to me, but the only thing you've said to me in 4 days is you're terrible. I'm effing dead. Relax, brother. You are not going to do anything. Drazah says, is all you do lie? Nobody is scared of a skinny boy who took testosterone to feel more manly. Tell your W word girlfriend to stop lying and keep your mouth shut if you two won't do anything when you see us. Is this like is this 1v1 turn into a 2v2? Like, does Drazah want to do the Drazah Keeks versus Scrap Darian? That's what he sounds like he wants to do. He wants to chow in real life. Scrap finally going, saying, all I do is lie, then saying I'm on testosterone. Brother, you got to be on so many drugs. Holy F. I don't even know where to begin. That's why the title and the background content, I've never seen anything like this that has gone so far, but also makes me want to watch them play against each other so bad, you know? And that is where we are left now today. Two of the best players for two of the best teams in the Call of Duty League. FaZe, a history team in itself. Toronto, really known for making grand finals, maybe not having the best performances when they get there, but we are talking about two very dominant rosters in Call of Duty right now, and you have two of your more outspoken players who absolutely hate each other, and what has quickly become, at least in my opinion, one of the biggest beefs we have ever seen in esports and we have ever seen in gaming, which certainly comes with its good side, its upside. You want to watch the matches, and the downside being sometimes they definitely go too far. If there are any other players out there that have, you know, a drama like this, leave a comment down below. The history of some esports players with beef like this, and what side maybe you're on when it comes down to it. At the end of the day, it's entertainment, and it makes me want to watch some Call of Duty. What do you guys think? Till next time, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for the video ideas. Our DMs are always open, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.